Okay, so can you see my screen? Hello? Okay, okay. Let me join too. If any doubt, you are requested to comment, or you can just turn on the mic and speak. Okay. So starting the stats one session, and so statistics, the first main concept from week 1 to week 4. We'll start from week 1 to week 4. Okay, so we'll start from week 1 to week 4. First, in the week 1 section, we have descriptive statistics. So, now what is descriptive statistics? Before I jump into the topic, I would like to tell you that if you have any kind of doubt, please stop me. I will try to explain your doubt, and please talk with me and try to give answers also. In this session, I will not only make you do the revision from week 1 to week 4. Apart from there, I am also going to ask a question. I am going to solve a pyq also, which will be very helpful for you before you go to any go to attend any quizzes or enter whatever. It is mandatory to solve the PYQs, at least 4 to 5 PYQs. Otherwise, you will not get an idea about what type of question is going to come. So let's begin now with descriptive statistics. Now, what is descriptive statistics? From the word descriptive statistics, we get to know it's about some. It tells us that something it describes. So, descriptive statistics are those statistics which describes the data. It is used on a complete population, and it is used while summarizing the data. Let's talk about an example that average height of of a class. Say this is a room and this is a class, and we took means we say the average height of a student in a class is 5 foot 5. So this is something which describes the height of the student. So descriptive statistics is something that describes the data. It is used on the complete population. Complete population is something where we say a whole class. And from whole class, if we draw 4 to 5 students, it is called sample, right? We know about this, we already know about this, so I'm not talking details what is population and what is sample. So guys, please talk with me, otherwise the session is not going to be interesting. I feel like I'm only teaching myself, so please respond. Okay, so now the second topic is inferential statistics. What is inferential statistics? From the word inferential statistics, we know that it is going to draw some kind of conclusion about the population from the sample data. We inferred some kind of analysis, we inferred some kind of information. So inferential statistics is used on sample data, whereas descriptive statistics is used on complete population. So up till here, is there is any doubt, you can ask me. Is there is doubt, or else you can give a thumbs up if you understood the topic, guys. Okay, yeah, and do talk, otherwise how will I teach you both all? So yeah, next, structured data and unstructured data. What is structured? Something which is organized, something which comes in the table format in a descriptive word. Like here is gender, you will find gender here, student name here, gender, and their classes. This all comes under a format, under a customized format, under a systematic manner. So structured data are those that are organized in a table. Whereas unstructured data are raw data, scattered like comments on YouTube. So you can totally in MCQ if they ask what give a table, you can identify this is structured data or this is unstructured data. Okay, you can differentiate in between. Now data. Data can be categorized into two types. One which is measurable and one another that cannot be measurable. So categorical data is qualitative data. What is categorical data? Does anyone have an idea? If I ask, you can comment also. What is categorical data? If anyone can give a small example also, will be good. Anyone?
Ma'am, we can't do any
Hmm.
arithmetic operation if
Yeah.
we divide in good, better, best, then
Yes.
we have defined that, but we can't able to do arithmetic operation on that.
Yeah, very good. Like male and female. If we give you this percent of male or this percent of female, so something that is not countable, but means like male female, you can count number of male, number of female, but the word male female is not countable. So categorical data are example such as labels of name, data like male or female, or blood groups. Okay, these are categorical data. Whereas numerical data is from the data name only, we can say it is countable like 1 2 3. Now discrete and continuous, it is very easy. Like what is continuous? Continuous data are all that when you draw continuous data in a graph, like you can draw without dropping a pen. When you can plot this type of graph, it is called a continuous graph. Whereas discrete, it is countable. We use discrete data for we present discrete data in case of bar graphs or histograms, polynomial and all. So continuous data are those that can be drawn without dropping a pen, whereas it's the reverse is the discrete data. Now time series data. So anyone is coming from a stats background here? You are free to tell me. Anyone, raise your hand if you are from stats background. No? Okay, up till here is everything understandable. Give a thumbs up then. Yes. Thank you. So, yeah, please be cooperate. Then only let's be friends because, yeah, if we become friends, then I can. It will be easy for me to teach. Okay. So yeah. Now, time series data. Data recorded over time on a particular variable. What does this mean to you? Can anyone have an idea?
This means that
Ma'am, we are
time.
doing.
Yes.
This
Just
means
anyone,
here time
anyone.
is a variable here
Yeah,
where
very
we
good.
consider we consider a record a data which is recorded over a period of time, maybe from
Yeah.
2000 to 2020. I mean, it
Hmm.
varies over time. Time is not
Can you
constant
give
here.
an example of a time series data?
It could be the change of weather patterns
Yeah.
throughout a year.
Yeah, monthly weather pattern changes. Very good, very good. Okay. So time series data are data recorded over time. Where time is the variable here. Time varies from period 1 to period 2. Example, irrigation. If we see the irrigation trend of from 2000 say 20 to 2025, so we can spot some kind of changes here. So changes over a period of time, over 5 years or over 10 years, over 20 years, is depicted through time series data. Okay. Now what is cross section data? Cross section data are data observed at a same time. Can you give some example of this? Anyone? Any example?
Ma'am, like we are
Yeah.
going for shopping our daily goods. So
Hmm.
on the same time, what the data and what the price of that particular goods on the same time that's are maybe came under cross section.
Same time data, like when you're going to shop anything, like you're going to shop yourself a jeans, a pair of jeans. The price doesn't changes, right, Aryan,
Yes,
at
ma'am.
the point of time, then your example is not so good. I can give you one example. Stock market. In stock market, just for say in a day, a price of a stock may rise and fall also, right? It can be rupees 89 in the morning, or it can be rupees 80 at at the end of the day, right? So at a day, price of a stock can rise or falls. The data observed at a time, like we are depicting what is the price of a stock in a day. That can be 89, that can fall from 89 to 80. This kind of data is called cross section data. So cross section data plays a major role in stock market. If you are a student of economics, or if you have read economics earlier, then also you will get to know about this concept in a broad base. So up till here, is anyone having doubt? You can free to ask.
Ma'am, I have a doubt.
Yeah, sure.
Ma'am, as you have said that in stock market we are taking data from morning to evening, so it
Hmm.
means like there is a range of time.
Yeah, it's a ring. No, from morning to evening, we are taking at a particular day.
Okay, ma'am.
We are
Ma'am
taking a
means
particular day. So its
uh,
time changes, but particular period means we are stop taking just for say about today. What is the highest price of the Reliance stock? What is the lowest price of the Reliance stock? Now the market has shut down. Okay, I mean the market has closed. So we can observe a cross section data. You can visit to NSE site or BSE site. You can see cross section data examples there of every stocks again.
ma'am means suppose we are taking
Hmm.
for a month, so the month will also count as the same time.
Yeah, for a month you can say. Yeah, for a particular time or for particular year only. Just for say for 2020, what are the means which companies in for ITs has developed? Just for example, Japan, China. Just for example, we say Japan. We compare Japan, India, China. So in the year 2020, the IT development means information technologies development in different countries, we can compare it, right? So, what is the comparison we can see through cross-sectional data? You may say that in 2020 is a big year data, but no, it's a we talk about a particular year, a particular time, and we compare different countries or in this respect. So, these are examples of cross-section data. But in this respect, if I say from year 2020 to 2022, say how much Japan has changes in their technology, how much India has changes, or how much China has changes is depicted through time series data. Am I clear to you? You all,
Yes, I'm
please give a
cleared.
thumbs up. Okay. Apart from Aryan, others having doubt or anything? Okay. So let's move next. Now, data. Data, as I said, is categorical and numerical, right? Categorical data can be divided into two broad categories: nominal data and ordinal data. From the word nominal, you can guess that it's related to something named. Named categories. Example, student name in a class or in the whole school. How many students are there? How many students are going to pass out in the year 2025 in class 10? So names of the student are under nominal. Here rank doesn't matter, rank doesn't matter. This should be keep in mind. Whereas ordinal are names, but they are in ordered categories, so rank matters here. So nominal variables are those where rank doesn't matters and is are named categories. And ordinal under ordinal rank matters. Example of rank matters like ranking, rating. But example of nominal are name, blood group. Right? It is clear. Is it clear, everyone? Yeah. So now numerical data. Numerical data are data which can be broadly classified into interval and ratio. From the word interval, don't think about movie interval. It's a different thing. Whatever. From interval, you will say that it's a period. It chooses an equal period of time. Just for say 10 to 20%. Under 10 to 20%, how many students secured? Just say 5 students have secured 10 to 20%. Then 30 to 40% marks has been secured by 6 students. So this kind of interference or this kind of statistical measures it's done by interval variables. Whereas ratio true values zero exist. What do you mean by true values zero exist? You may ask me a doubt here, but in quiz one only you will get some questions like this, like when you a graph is given but the origin here instead of zero they have said here year 1991. So the origins doesn't start from 1991. It is completely wrong, right? Instead, what is true? What comes here? Origin must always be zero. So in the ratio, the graph must start from its origin. So this kind of graphs and this kind of questions has already been given in graded assignment or in stats pyq also, quiz 1 or n term or quiz 2. This kind of question is important. So it comes regularly. So we can now differentiate data into four categories, four broad categories. Under categorical data, we have nominal and ordinal. Under numerical data, we have interval and ratio. Example of ratio, age, height. And under interval, we say temperature from this degree to that degree, or CGPA from this 4 CGPA, under 4 to 5 CGPA, under 2 to 3 CGPA, like this. So up till here, if you have any doubt, please free to ask. We have finished week 1 revision. Now I will move to week 2. Any doubt? Give a thumbs up if no doubt.
Ma'am, can you please again explain the ratio part?
Okay, ratio part. It's simple. Just for say, we plot here and we plot the name of the, just for example, we take a graph where we plot marks and here we plot students' names. Okay, just for say age, a student name has got a marks up till say out of 50 he has got 30, and student B has got out of 50 he has got say 40. So when we plot, and there are some students who have failed also, right? It ratio part are those that start from their origin. This graph must start from their origin. Just for say another example, if I take production of a company, so production always starts from zero. That time may come that there will be zero production. Now production must increase rapidly. So total product curve will upward rising in this case. Okay, first in the first. So ratio are those where graph starts from the origin. Am I clear? Age, height, or anything. These are none other than continuous variables. Okay. Now moving to the next then. Yeah. Pie chart. It is very easy. From junior class only we have done this. One in pie chart we say it's like a big pizza which has many slices, and we just count how much slice percentage. Don't think about pizza. Okay. By the way, uh, you already have. I guess you guys already have lunch. So yeah, so pie chart shows something proportion, right? Now bar chart. What is bar chart? I'm not elaborating pie chart because every one of you know what is pie chart, right? Now what is bar chart? Bar chart is used to show frequency or relative frequency. How much one frequency differs from other frequency is shown by relative frequency. Okay. Say now Pareto chart. Pareto chart is the same thing that is sorted by frequency either in ascending or descending order. Pareto chart might look like this in this way, or it may look like this way. So Pareto chart are just the bar graph that is more organized way in ascending order or in descending order. In this axis, we say we plot here years, and we for plot here irrigation or productivity or whatever you say. So we can notice a change over years from say 2013, 2014 up till to 2020. Whatever the changes or increase in changing, it's shown through Pareto chart. Okay. So pie chart are best used when you are trying to compare parts of a whole. Like say for example, it's a big company. Out of this is the accounts department, this is the account department, this is the manufacturing department, this is the like costing department, there's a pricing department. Whatever the proportion we say is compared, we compare the proportion how much we, or say just for example, like we take a easy example, like in a class, we divide students through blood groups, like how much students are there having blood group A or A positive, B or B positive. So this type of statistical yeah, anyone wants to speak? So this type of statistical say whatever statistical concept is explained through pie chart, whereas bar graphs is used to compare things. Like on the x-axis, say we on the y-axis we plot marks, and on the x-axis we say gender. What is the how much proportion of male and how much proportion means compare female. So we can see that male has got less mark than female. So this kind of comparison is mainly done by bar graph, keep in mind. Okay. Now they will provide you a graph and say whether the graph is correct or not. If I draw a graph, this is a question to you. I said a moment ago, if I draw a graph, here I say production, and here I mention years. Okay. The graph starts like this. Is the graph is correct or not? Say yes or no through comments only, or you can unmute yourself. Is the graph correct? Hello. Yeah. Why it is not correct? Can anyone say? Yes. Vishnu, one. Yeah, Vishnu, you can also unmute yourself. Talk with me, guys. Otherwise, how will I cooperate?
The origin is not zero.
Yeah, perfect. Perfect. The origin that I have mentioned in ratio part only. This is origin is always zero. This is not. So
Then
this
what
graph
is if
we
origin is not zero?
no dear. Every graph starts with their origin zero. Then that kind of graph we say misleading graphs. Okay, it violates the principal area. Any graph that has a that gives like baseline of the graph is not at zero. This is truncated graphs. It this leads to a misleading graphs. So and another say example. So every graph you say every graph should start their origin at zero. Another example, if I say A pie chart. Mm, 30, 60, then 40. Okay. So is this is a good graph or a misleading graph? Anyone can say? Guys,
I
yes
think
or
it
no?
violates the principle that they add up to 100%. This adds up to around 101. So it's not correct.
It violates.
And yes, it violates
Why?
because it adds up to 101 and the total should be 100%.
It is 40, by the way.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Ma'am, because it's we can see that 55% is capturing the less area as compared to what it actually want to capture.
Exactly, exactly. The markings. The
Yes,
markings is
ma'am.
I have mentioned 5.5%, but the area is totally big. And the thing, round of errors in pie chart doesn't work. 2.5% or 5.5% in a graph, pie charts especially, doesn't work. When you complete using 360-degree angles and using geometrical measures, it gives error. Okay, so keep that in mind, how much proportion one graph is showing and how much proportion one that any graph that violate the area principle. So this point should you should keep in mind. They will provide you this question. This is a mandatory question in the qualifier round. So they will provide and say you this graph is good or not. Is this a misleading graph? Yes or no. So it may contain 4 marks from there. You may have 4 marks from this section. So you should have in mind that pie chart में round of errors नहीं होना चाहिए और proportion कितना है area में वो भी आपको दिखना चाहिए. ठीक है. If my Hindi is wrong, because I don't often speak Hindi, so please give a mercy. And let's continue. If you have any doubt till here, you may ask your doubt. Okay. Now, categorical data. Categorical data can be differentiated into many parts, like mode are those that have a highest frequency. If I say I give you a question like 1 2 3, what is the mode of this data? Can anyone say?
6.
Yes. Why?
Because the times of occurrence of 6 is greater than any other number.
Exactly. 6 is appearing here 3 times, whereas 4 is appearing here 2 times. So something, then the part which has a highest frequency, the data which has a highest frequency is depicted through mode. The longest bar in a bar chart and the widest slice in a pie chart. Okay, you should keep that in mind. What is the multimodal data? Do you have any idea of the multimodal data? Anyone? Okay, so let me
Ma'am,
say,
means
yeah.
suppose we are taking the range of data as like you have earlier taken, the six
Hmm.
is coming thrice as like suppose four is also thrice, so six and four both will be mm, uh, something that means mode.
No, no, multimodal data. I'm talking about multimodal data. Okay, let me elaborate.
When we
Okay.
have two or more
Hmm.
entries as the mode.
Yeah, yeah, you can say. Just for example, any real life examples, if you have that in mind. This is a just a rough example. Do you have any kind of real hypothetical example? Anyone? If no, then thumbs down, please. I will continue. Hello. Okay, let me say. Yeah. Okay, okay. So first, let me say what is bimodal definition, bimodal distribution. Bimodal distribution has two mode, means two most frequency means two peaks. Okay, while multimodal has more than two peaks. Example of bimodal, say exam score of two group of students. One group say for scored about 40 and another say 80. Just for say, I draw a chart. Here I drew marks, and here I drew gender. This is male and this proportion is female. Okay, so this kind of bar chart or data is represented by my bimodal, because here are only two peaks, right? One for male and another for female. And another, say we take an example, here also we say plot marks, and group A, group B, group C, this type of, there are many peaks right here you can see. So this type of data are called multimodal data, where the occurrence of many digits are, just for example, 222, 3 3, 6 6 6, this type of means occurrence of the number is coming at a very high frequency, but not only two frequencies, more than two category frequencies or more than two categories of data are coming repeatedly. It's presented through multimodal data. And if we classify only two type of data coming repeatedly, it's example I took here, male, female and marks, it's represented through bimodal data. Is it clear to everyone? Give a thumbs up if yes. Okay then. Now median. Median is everything. I mean, we have been taught since a kid. So median are especially the mid value. Coming to the straightly coming to the point. If I take for data 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, odd numbers are there. What is the mid value here? Median here.
Three.
Answer. Yeah, 3. And if I say another example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 for even number of digits, what is the median here?
4.
नहीं 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 होगा. मीडियन कैसे देखते हैं? देखो,
Okay, ma'am. Yeah, yeah.
Between 3 and 4.
like,
4.
yeah, between 3 and 4. So first
Yes,
take
ma'am.
the odd number of digit categories. 1 कट गया, लास्ट में 2, 5 भी कट गया, 2 भी कट गया, 4 भी आया, मिडिल में क्या आता है? 3 आता है. बट इधर देखो, 1 कट गया, 6 कट गया, 2 then 5, 3 then 4. What is coming then median? The number that comes between 3 and 4 is 3.5. So here 3.5 is the median. Formula for even observation is nth plus and nth by 2 plus 1 observation, and for odd categories we have n plus 1 by 2 at observation. This and this observation, a meet of 3 and 4 gives us 3.5, which is the median for even categories data, whereas for odd categorical data we have the mid value only. So is it okay for you to differentiate how to uh, means how to find median for even and odd observations? Yes,
Yes,
then
ma'am. Clear.
okay. And others are free to tell. आपका ही तो एग्जाम है सबका. हाँ हाँ, ठीक है ठीक है. You can unmute also, everyone. Please unmute, and if you have any kind of doubts or anything, you can unmute and say. Now, next coming histogram. Does anyone knows what is histogram? Anyone? What is histogram? Have done histogram in Excel sheet or anything? Any ideas of histogram?
Histogram is
Hmm.
mainly, maybe if you take an example of the marks done by number of students for
Hmm.
maths or chemistry, it could be in the range from 0 to 100, which could
Yeah,
be divided into different groups like 0 to 50, then 50 to 100. So
yeah,
between these
exactly.
two,
It comes in
they have one
interval.
common point.
Yeah, it comes in interval. So histograms are depicted through bar graph only, but this comes in interval. Just for say, if I plot marks here, no, no, no. Hmm. If I plot marks here, from 10 to 0 to 10, how many students are appearing in these categories? And from 10 to 20, how many students are appearing in these categories are represented through histogram. The histograms are graphical representation where distribution of numerical data using bar graphs. Each bar represents the frequency of values like 10 to 10 में means 10 marks से 20 marks तक कितने students आए हैं और 20 मार्क्स से 30 मार्क्स तक कितने स्टूडेंट्स आए हैं. ओके, सो ईच बार रिप्रेजेंट द फ्रीक्वेंसी ऑफ वैल्यू एंड इट शुड बी रिप्रेजेंट इन अ सर्टेन इंटरवल. तो हिस्टोग्राम जब भी आता है क्वेश्चन में, इंटरवल keep that in mind. Take that the means keep the word interval in mind. So histogram links with bar graph plus intervals. Okay. Now coming to stem leaf diagram. Do you have any kind of information about the stem leaf diagram? Anyone? Anyone? Yeah, yes. Just go ahead.
Ma'am, the tens place digit are written in stem and the ones place digits are on leaf.
Yes, yes. Another guy raised her hand. I guess you are free to. Another one? I guess someone just raised her hand. I can see the name. Okay, যাই হোক. Aryan, you are right. Exactly. Stem leaf diagram is a way of organizing numerical data by splitting the value. So, uh, bad area. Anyway, okay. So, हाँ, स्टेम लिफ डायग्राम में जैसे कि आपको डेटास दिया है 23, 24, 25, 26, इन चारों डेटा को आपको स्टेम लिफ डायग्राम में रिप्रेजेंट करना है. कैसे
Ma'am, can
करोगे?
I say?
हाँ, बोलिए.
Ma'am, can I say?
या श्योर श्योर, गो अहेड.
It's like if you want to represent this, then for STEM, you can consider it two, and for leaf, you will consider 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Exactly.
This means representation of data usually.
Exactly. This is the correct. In stem part, we represent the tens unit, that is 222, and in the leaf part, that the part that varies, we use 2, say 3, 4, 5, and 6. I give you a question from this part. If given this data, they are given this stem leaf format, they will ask you to find out the mode. They will ask you to find out the median. You have to be prepared. Just for example, I give you a question. I'm writing here, I'm not having space. Okay, so a question to everyone, to you: find the mean of the data. Okay, there are 127,412. Say what is the mean of this data. Compute, everyone. I'm giving you 2 minute time hardly. You should be fast in doing stats because these are easy, and say the answer. Okay, everyone should try, give a try. Okay, if there is wrong, because it's your exam only, so you can correct yourself.
Ma'am, what we have to calculate?
Calculate the mean of this data.
Ma'am, 32, I think.
Now it's 33.
33. Calculate it. Write in the comment section. I can memorize the number. Everyone. One is getting 33, 32. Okay. One more minute left. Fast, everyone. Good answers. Yeah, this is week 3. Kavya Shri. We are going into the week 3. Okay. So, yes. So, whoever has written 33, 33 is the right answer. Let me elaborate it. So, from there itself, you will write the numbers. What are the numbers here? 23, 25, 31, 32, 37, 41, 42. These are the number. How many numbers are there? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Total n is 7. How will you find min? Summation xi by n. Xi is at this. So you will just calculate the sum from 23 to 42. What is the sum coming here? If anyone has computed the sum, what is the sum of this numerator? Has anyone computed?
231.
231.
231.
231. So 231 divided by 7 is 33. So 33 is the mean. Okay. Kavyasri, don't worry. I will give you my note. Don't worry. You don't have to take the screenshot. I will give you my entire note. Okay. Don't worry. Just do the maths here. Let's sit, relax, and do the sum. Okay. So now, if I tell you to say what is the median, what is the median in this say? Now you have calculated mean. Now calculate the median. Calculate the median and tell the answer fast. 50 seconds.
32.
32.
Okay, good. How you have taken? You just write the numbers 31, 32, 37, 41, 42. Now cut the numbers and come. Wait a minute. So answer is 32. I guess most of them have got this answer. And if they ask, let me change the data and what is the mode of this data? Say fast. 10 seconds time.
37.
37.
Yes. It's easy. So stem leaf diagram will definitely come into your question and it will take say 4 marks. This kind of question will definitely come and they will tell you to ask what is the mean, what is the median, or what is the mode of this data. So this type of 4 marks question is definitely going to come. Okay, I will when I will solve a PYQ at the end of this session. Let me do it fast, or else I will not able to cover the whole syllabus. Jai ho. So at that time, I will show you one question. This question has came when I was giving the foundation qualifier exam. Okay, so mean
Ma'am, I have
sample
a
mean,
question
ma'am.
regarding this stem leaf.
Yeah, say.
In my grade assignment, there were two questions.
Hmm.
Like in the stem, there was seven, and in the leaf, there was nothing. So, what to inference from this?
The number is only 7 then.
Okay.
Okay. So
I
let's
thought it
continue.
is 70, then continued the question. So my question
No,
went.
zero will come in the leaf then. Zero.
No, in the leaf there was nothing.
Oh, and then the answer is only 7 then.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so coming to the sample mean, what is the formulation of the sample mean? We took n, that is number of samples, or we say sometimes we use n minus 1 also. But here the guy has written n. Anyways, for population when we use the whole population, here is the n is the whole population. We know this formula for sample means and population mean. I'm going a bit fast now because time is going up. Anyway, now for frequency data, if say if here we plot frequency and here we get the x values, you can immediately calculate you means the weighted frequency from 1 2 and 3, and x1 is 1 2 and 3. So you just cross multiply, you get summation xi fi in the numerator by total frequency, count the total frequency, that is 6 here, and you will get the weighted mean for this. Yes, it has been recorded. So you will get the weighted mean in this. Okay. Now median हो गया, mode हो गया, range. What is range? Say a big number of say how they, just for example, any kind of real life example, like in what range maximum students are, what is the maximum range that a student is falling, whole class is coming, what is the average range, we can find out by this. Like 75% of the students are getting 80% marks. Okay, so from range or example de lo, what happened. 10 से 0 से 10 तक कितने स्टूडेंट का मार्क्स आ रहा है, देन 10 to 20 तक कितने स्टूडेंट का मार्क्स आ रहा है, मैक्सिमम वैल्यू माइनस मीडियम वैल्यू के साथ ही हम रेंज फाइंड आउट कर सकते हैं. व्हाट इज द वेरिएंस, व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय वेरिएंस, कैन यू वन से व्हाट इज वेरिएंस. हेलो. So these are all dispersion, and dispersion tells about how much spread the data is. Okay, now variance tells us how much the data, means mean of the data varies. Say mean of the data is 3. How much other values varies from, how much is the spread, or how much is the distance, how much this other values varies from the mean value, how much the weight is depicted through variance and standard deviation. So variance and standard deviation measures spread more precisely. The formula of the variance is the xi minus, it's given as xi minus mu whole square, summation होगा ऊपर में, apply total n. For sample we use n minus 1. Okay, and standard deviation is root over deviation, how much a particular point, और से एग्जाम्पल एक ले लो, जब हम आप लोग मशीन लर्निंग करोगे तो दिस टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चन विल डेफिनेटली कम. लाइक दिस इज द regression line. Okay, so how much point, what is the distance of this point to the mean regression line, it's given through standard deviation, it's given through variance. So how much is the spread, how much is the distance is covered through the dispersion topic, variance. Okay, now quartile, before jumping into what interquartile length, you have to know percentile. What is percentile? जस्ट फॉर से एक स्टूडेंट को 90 परसेंटाइल मिला है, तो इसका मतलब क्या है कि 90% ऑफ द स्टूडेंट्स आर बिलो देम, बिलो हर. जस्ट फॉर से अ पर्सन गॉट 80%, इसके 80% मार्क्स, इसके मार्क्स मतलब क्या है, उसके जो भी सब्जेक्ट है उसका सब्जेक्ट का ग्रैंड टोटल का परसेंटेज होता है 80%. बट इफ वी से इफ द पर्सन गॉट 80 परसेंटाइल, इसका मतलब क्या है, जो भी पर्सन है वो 80% मीन्स 80% of the people are below that person. 80% of the people 80% of other students are below that particular guy who has got 80% 80 percentile. So percentile is a measure indicating the value below which a given percentage of observation falls. Okay. Now to compute percentile, where n is the total observation, p is the percentile, and for example, we have given you a question. We want to find the 25th percentile. When 20% means 25% people fall below this percentile before that data having 20 observation. तो n into p करके हम बार कर लेंगे कितना पीपल आता है उस 25th परसेंटाइल के बाद. ओके. नेक्स्ट 5 नंबर समरी. 5 नंबर समरी क्या होता है? 5 number summary describe the spread using 5 key indicators. What are the 5 key indicators? Minimum, maximum, first quartile, second quartile, third quartile. फर्स्ट क्वार्टाइल में 25th परसेंटाइल आता है, सेकेंड क्वार्टाइल में 50th परसेंटाइल आता है, थर्ड क्वार्टाइल में 75 परसेंटाइल आता है. 25th को हम लोअर क्वार्टाइल भी करते हैं, मीडियन क्वार्टाइल फिफ्थ क्वार्टाइल और 75th को अपर क्वार्टाइल कहते हैं. जैसे कि ये वाला डायग्राम आप स्टॉक मार्केट की कोई भी वेबसाइट में जाओगे तो ये कैंडल स्टिक वाला डायग्राम आपको दिखना मीन्स आप यू कैन सी इट. ओके. एनीवे, सो दिस इज द मैक्सिमम. इससे जस्ट फॉर एग्जांपल स्टॉक मार्केट का प्राइस ही देख लो. मैक्सिमम स्टॉक प्राइस इज गिवन बाय मैक्स and minimum stock price is given by May. Okay. तो Q3 होता है 70 एक सेकेंड. Q3 होता है 75th परसेंटाइल और Q1 आता है 25th परसेंटाइल. जस्ट जस्ट मिनट. हाँ, तो आउटलेयर्स क्या होता है? आउटलेयर्स इट सिंपली डेविएट्स इटसेल्फ फ्रॉम द रेस्ट ऑफ द डेटा सेट. जस्ट फॉर एग्जांपल एक डेटा एग्जांपल ले लो 1 2 3 4 5 एंड 150. देखो 1 2 3 4 ये जो डेटा है वो नियर वैल्यूज है, राइट. 1 के बगल में ही 2 रहता है, 2 के बगल में ही 3. बट 150 जो है वो बहुत दूर का नंबर है, बहुत दूर का डेटा है. सो आउटलेयर्स आर दोस that numbers that deviates itself from the rest of the data set. Just for example, I give you an example. 80, 90, 100, 1000, 200, just for example say. What is the outlier here? Can anyone say? Can anyone say?
1000.
Yeah, it is 1000. So number that deviates itself from the rest of the data set, it's outliers. Okay. So outliers को आप फॉर्मूला में कैसे लाओगे? गिवन फर्स्ट थर्ड क्वार्टाइल एंड इंटर क्वार्टाइल रेंज कितना, ये जो रेंज है इसको IQR मतलब इंटर क्वार्टाइल रेंज होता है. हम Q3 माइनस Q1 से बोल सकते हैं. ठीक है. तो आउटलायर्स अपर बाउंड को कैसे कंप्यूट करेंगे? Q3 प्लस 1.5 IQR. और लोअर बाउंड को कैसे कंप्यूट करेंगे? Q1 माइनस 1.5 IQR. So this is quartile. Up till here any doubt? Outliers. Up till here any doubt? Please raise your hand. Any doubt? Okay, give a thumbs up if you have understood up till here. Okay. I will see. I will ask you question. Wait, you have understood or not? Just kidding. Anyway, okay. So ये एक summary हो ले लो. Mean में adding any constant, mean doesn't change. Median doesn't change. Sorry. Mean changes. New mean becomes old mean plus constant. Median भी new median becomes old median plus constant. Mode भी new mode becomes old mode plus constant. वेरिएंस के कोई भी चेंज नहीं होता है ऐड करने से. स्टैंडर्ड डेविएशन जो रूट ओवर वेरिएंस है उसमें भी कोई चेंज नहीं होता है. सिमिलरली मल्टीप्लाइंग एनी कांस्टेंट में क्या, मीन में देखो कांस्टेंट इनटू ओल्ड मीन होता है. मीन में चेंज होता है, मीडियन में चेंज होता है, मोड में भी चेंज होता है, जैसे कि कांस्टेंट मल्टीप्लाई हो जाता है. बट वेरियंस में क्या होता है, वेरियंस में कांस्टेंट स्क्वायर हो जाता है. जस्ट फॉर एग्जांपल आई गिव एन एग्जांपल, y is equal to 2x. You have to calculate the variance of y. What is will be the variance of y in terms of x? Can anyone say? Can anyone say what is the variance of y? बोल दो. If you can't say, then I can assist. But try करो. Others? Okay, help कर देती हूँ. वेरियंस ऑफ y इज रिप्रेजेंटेड एज कांस्टेंट स्क्वायर. इसमें कांस्टेंट क्या है, 2 इंटू एक्स में 2 कांस्टेंट है ना, सिंपल. तो 2 को स्क्वायर कर दो, होता है 4 इंटू वेरियंस ऑफ एक्स. तो वेरियंस ऑफ y इज डिपिक्टेड एज 4 इंटू वेरियंस ऑफ एक्स. सिमिलरली स्टैंडर्ड डेविएशन को कैसे करते हैं, वेरियंस ऑफ y को स्टैंडर्ड डेविएशन में कैसे लिखते हैं, रूट ओवर वेरियंस ऑफ द आंसर, दैट इज रूट ओवर वेरियंस ऑफ 4 into variance of x, it comes as 2 into root over variance of x. What is root over variance of x? It's standard deviation of x. Okay, so you have to keep a note, this type of question will come. Mean और range जो है वो sensitive to outliers. आउटलायर्स एक्सट्रीम मार्जिन जब चेंज होता है तो मीन भी चेंज होता है और रेंज भी चेंज होता है, राइट. आउटलायर्स कैसे, एक्सट्रीम मार्जिन को हम आउटलायर्स कहते हैं, ठीक है. और मीडियन और मोड ये लीस्ट अफेक्टेड है बाय आउटलायर्स. यू शुड कीप दिस पॉइंट इन माइंड because this question came in theoretical part of stats, that how much mean deviates, or does mean deviates from outliers, yes or no, or does median deviates from outliers. Up till here, is there any doubts? If you have understood, give a thumbs up. Okay, okay. और बात करो, नहीं तो इंटरेस्टिंग नहीं होगा ना. Anyways, coming to the next topic, last week, okay, last week, that is week 4. स्कैटर पॉट तो आप जानते हो. स्कैटर पॉट में क्या होता है, जैसे कि एक एक्स एक्सिस है, ये वाई एक्सिस है, ग्राफ जो है इन स्कैटर्ड वे में रहता है, ठीक है. एक्स एक्सिस में हम इंडिपेंडेंट वेरिएबल्स लिखते हैं, वाई एक्सिस में डिपेंडेंट वेरिएबल्स. जैसे कि y इज इक्वल टू 3x. y का वैल्यू x के वैल्यू के ऊपर डिपेंडेंट है. x जब 0 होता है y का वैल्यू तब 0 होता है. x का वैल्यू जब 1 होता है y का वैल्यू तब 3 होता है. x का वैल्यू जब 2 होता है y का वैल्यू तब 6 होता है. तो ये वाला जो है y जो है डिपेंड होता है x के ऊपर. तो हम y एक्सिस को डिपेंडेंट वेरिएबल कहते हैं और x एक्सिस को इंडिपेंडेंट वेरिएबल कहते हैं. ये वाला अंडरस्टूड? यस, देन थम्स अप. I guess everyone, yes, okay. So स्कैटर पॉट से ही आप लोग जो है आप कोवेरियंस और कोरिलेशन मेजर कर सकते हैं. व्हाट इज नाउ द मेन टॉपिक ऑफ स्टैटिस्टिक्स. वी आर नाउ ड्राइविंग इनटू द कोर टॉपिक्स ऑफ स्टैटिस्टिक्स. Now what is covariance? Can anyone say what is covariance? Anyone? What is covariance? Have any idea? Any example? Real life example जो भी आता है माथा में बोल दो. नहीं, ठीक है, मैं एग्जाम्पल देती हूँ. कोवेरियंस क्या है? कोवेरियंस टेल्स हाउ टू वेरिएबल्स मूव टुगेदर. एक्स और वाई वेरिएबल्स कितना को मैंने एक साथ मूव करता है. जस्ट फॉर एग्जाम्पल, पॉजिटिव कोवेरियंस में बोथ इंक्रीजेस. ये इसमें ले लो x, इसमें ले लो y. अब x अगर इंक्रीज होता है जो y भी इंक्रीज होता है तो हम उसको पॉजिटिव कोवेरियंस कहते हैं. अगर x डिक्रीज होता है और y इंक्रीज होता है, द रिवर्स केस, ये इसको हम पॉजिटिव कहते हैं, जब x इंक्रीज होगा उसके साथ साथ y भी इंक्रीज होगा, पॉजिटिव कोवेरियंस। बट अगर x डिक्रीज होगा और y इंक्रीज होगा, देखो y इंक्रीज हो रहा है बट x इंक्रीज हो रहा है बट y जो है फॉल करते जा रहा है, बट x जो है बढ़ता जा रहा है, तो x बढ़ता जा रहा है और y फॉल करता जा रहा है, तो इसको हम इनवर्स रिलेशन है, तो हम नेगेटिव कोवेरियंस कहते हैं। नेगेटिव कोवेरियंस मतलब दोनों मूव करता है ऑपोजिट डायरेक्शन, बट अगर वो सेम डायरेक्शन में मूव करते हैं तो हम पॉजिटिव कोवेरियंस कहते हैं। तो कोवेरियंस क्या है? इट measures how two variables moves together। ओके, तो ये होता है कोवेरियंस। कोवेरियंस का फॉर्मूला कहता है xi माइनस मीन ऑफ x और yi माइनस मीन ऑफ y बाई n। सिमिलरली सैंपल कोवेरियंस का फॉर्मूला क्या है? सैंपल जो है, सैंपल में n के इंस्टेड ऑफ n यू राइट n माइनस वन। दिस इज one things to be noted। okay, so as I said, covariance is greater than zero, पॉजिटिव एसोसिएशन में है, इसमें कोवेरियंस है ग्रेटर देन जीरो। और जब नेगेटिवली, जब एक्स और वाई एक्सिस ऑपोजिट में मूव कर रहा है तो नेगेटिव कोवेरियंस हो जाता है, राइट? ओके, जस्ट फॉर से इन्फ्लेशन और अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट को देख लो। वाई एक्सिस में आप इन्फ्लेशन मेजर करो और एक्स एक्सिस में अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट मेजर करो। जब इन्फ्लेशन बढ़ता है, अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट क्या है? Can anyone say what is the relation between inflation and unemployment for just for this national concept? Anyone can? Yeah? Anyone?
Increases.
तो इसमें क्या कहते हैं? आपको पॉजिटिव कोवेरियंस है या नेगेटिव कोवेरियंस है? Just for example, just leave economics concept right here. I'm diving into economics. So just take a x and y example. So in brief, I'm again explaining topic। कोवेरियंस है दो वेरिएबल जब एक साथ मूव करते हैं, हम उसको पॉजिटिव एसोसिएशन और पॉजिटिव कोवेरियंस कहते हैं। और जो एक्स और वाई वेरिएबल जब ऑपोजिट डायरेक्शन में मूव करते हैं, हम उसे नेगेटिव एसोसिएशन और नेगेटिव कोवेरियंस कहते हैं। नाउ कोवेरियंस हो गया, अब कोरिलेशन क्या है? What is the meaning of correlation? Anyone can say? Correlation में हम कैसे, correlation tells us that how strong this relation is, like how much y varies with x, how much x varies with y, what is this, how strong, like if it ranges from -1 से लेकर होगा, जब तक PYQ नहीं खत्म होता है तब तक सेशन होगा। तो इट्स द एंड ऑफ द रिविजन सेशन, नाउ आई विल स्टार्ट PYQ। ओके, सो फ्रॉम -1 से लेकर +1 से, हम जब -1 से एंड तक होता है इस टू एक्सट्रीम में, तब हम कहते हैं स्ट्रॉन्ग कोरिलेशन। और जब 0 है, मतलब एक्स और वाई में कोई भी रिलेशन नहीं है, तो हम उसे वीक कोरिलेशन कहते हैं। So correlation tells how strong the relation is, right? Just for example, पेट्रोल का प्राइस बढ़ गया तो कार का भी प्राइस बढ़ जाता है। अब पेट्रोल का प्राइस डाउन हो गया तो कार का डिमांड जो है वो क्या इंक्रीज हो जाता है। So in type of relations is explained by correlation. Okay, you can see through spot diagrams and all. And this question, this never comes in any qualifier or anything. Just giving you a brief point by सीरियल कोरिलेशन। इसमें क्या है, अब एक कैटेगोरिकल डेटा और एक न्यूमेरिकल भी डेटा है। जब एक वेरिएबल कैटेगरी है और अदर वेरिएबल न्यूमेरिकल है, एग्जांपल, जस्ट फॉर एग्जांपल, इफ वी एनालाइज अ कोरिलेशन between gender or text score, टेस्ट स्कोर. तो मेल में कितना है स्कोर, स्कोर किया है, मेल और फीमेल कितना स्कोर किया है. If we analyze this kind of data, we use point wise serial correlation where categorical data are male and female and numerical data are scores. Up till here, is everything understood? Means if you have understood, then give a thumbs up. Anyone? Any doubt? Okay. Should I go with the PYQ or should I stop here? What do you want? Give a comment, I can understand. Or this much is too much for you because 4 week एक साथ रिवाइशन हो गया. PYQ. ओके, एक PYQ कर लेते हैं. टाइम नहीं लगेगा, मैक्स टू मैक्स मेरा तो 15 मिनट्स में हो गया था, तो मैक्सिमम 20 to 30 मिनट्स में हो जाएगा. ठीक है, तो जंपिंग इनटू द PYQ. ओके, so this is Jan 2023 PYQ. ओके, फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन एक क्या है, पाई चार्ट है. पाई चार्ट में परसेंटेज भी दिया है. देखो कहीं भी 25.5 ऐसे परसेंटेज नहीं दिया है. अगर ये टाइप ऑफ नंबर्स आता है तो ये मिसलीडिंग ग्राफ हो जाता है. कीप दैट इन माइंड. ओके, दैट्स व्हाई आई आस्क्ड अ क्वेश्चन. Yeah, I will post that meeting link in. It will be available in the Nilgiri house or in the Chi Square house YouTube channel. Anyways, I will post it in the house meeting link only. Okay, so the first question is which of the following categories does not represent the mode. ऑप्शन है एनालिटिक्स, सॉफ्टवेयर, कोड और इनसफिशिएंट इंफॉर्मेशन. मोड क्या है इसका, इस डेटा का मोड क्या है, बोलिए. अनम्यूट योरसेल्फ.
Analytics and software.
यस, एनालिटिक्स है 30%, सॉफ्टवेयर है 30%. ठीक है, बट ऑप्शन में क्या है, डज नॉट. कीप दैट इन माइंड. डज नॉट और डज, ये वाला क्वेश्चन आपको कंफ्यूज कर देता है. तो डज नॉट रिप्रेजेंट अ मोड. एनालिटिक्स तो नहीं होगा, सॉफ्टवेयर भी नहीं होगा, इन सब. कोड, कोड देखो ये तो सफिशिएंट इंफॉर्मेशन गिवन है, तो इनसफिशिएंट भी रॉन्ग होगा. तो कोड क्या है 25%, ये रॉन्ग है ना, ये तो मोड नहीं है ना. तो कोड होता है आंसर्स आपका. ठीक है, एनी डाउट? Any doubt? If you have understood, give a thumbs up. Okay. Next question. If 12,000 students are placed during the placement, find the number of placed in the core companies. Core में 25% था. आप बार करो, कैसे बार करोगे? How will you find it out? Answers देखो. How will you find it out? How will you calculate it? कोर में कितना है?
25% of 1200.
Yeah,
25% of 1200.
exactly. Simple. 1200 into 25 by 100. Do the calculations. It will come 300. Okay. Understood? Then moving to the next question. If understood, give a thumbs up. Coming to the next question then. Okay. So इसमें क्या है? Which of the following statements are true? True है. कौन सा? Sample is a subset of the population. Population एक whole class है. Class के 2-3 बच्चे sample है. So sample is a subset of the whole population, right? So it is right. Numerical variables have all the properties of ordinal or nominal scale of measurement. Numerical variables क्या होता है? Numerical variables numbers होता है, right? आप आस्क करोगे ऑर्डिनल और नॉमिनल तो कैटेगरिकल वेरिएबल्स में आता है. बट मेल और फीमेल कितने नंबर्स है, कितने नंबर्स ऑफ मेल फीमेल्स, कितने नंबर्स फीमेल्स है, आप कैटेगरी कर सकते हो. कितने ब्लड ग्रुप और जस्ट फॉर एग्जांपल कितने रेटिंग्स आता है 1 से 5 तक. 5 कितना रेटिंग आता है 5 से 10 इंटरवल तक. Is everything is coming under numerical variable. This can be done. So numerical variables have all the variables of the properties of categorical variables also. Keep that in mind. कैटेगरी वेरिएबल्स में न्यूमेरिकल प्रॉपर्टीज नहीं होता. मेल और फीमेल आप काउंट नहीं करते, वो तो कैटेगरीज है ना. ए ब्लड ग्रुप एबीसीडी, उसमें तो नंबर्स भी कुछ नहीं है, राइट. तो कैटेगरिकल वेरिएबल्स न्यूमेरिकल प्रॉपर्टीज नहीं, कैटेगरिकल वेरिएबल्स में न्यूमेरिकल प्रॉपर्टीज नहीं होता, बट न्यूमेरिकल वेरिएबल्स में कैटेगरिकल प्रॉपर्टीज होता है. ठीक है. Correlation coefficient measures the linear association between two numerical variables. How this is true? We say 3x, y is equal to 3x plus c. So this is a linear regression model, right? This is a normal linear regression model. So correlation say how strong the relation is. If x increases, say x का value increase कर दूँ, तो y का value भी increase हो जाएगा ना. The relation is strong. So correlation coefficient, it is true that it measures the linear association between two variables. Linear, ऐसे, ठीक है. Up till here understood? Yes. Okay. Coming to the next question, which of the following represent cross section data? Cross section data मैंने कहा था स्टॉक मार्केट के एग्जाम्पल के दौरान. क्रॉस सेक्शन डेटा आज देखिए, ये देखिए, सेंसस ऑफ टाइगर्स एस्टिमेटेड इन 4 डिफरेंट कंट्रीज इन द ईयर 2021. जैसे जापान, चाइना, ऐसे कंट्रीज को आप 2021 में जापान के कितने टाइगर्स है, इंडिया में कितने टाइगर्स है, चाइना में कितने, ऑस्ट्रेलिया में कितने हैं, ऐसे 4 डिफरेंट कंट्रीज में एक पर्टिकुलर टाइम, एक पर्टिकुलर ईयर में जब करते हो, हम क्रॉस सेक्शनल डेटा कहते हैं. क्रॉस सेक्शनल डेटा आर व्हेन टाइम इज फिक्स्ड, राइट. अगेन देखो, yearly irrigation report released by the government over the period of 10 years. Here time is variable over the past 10 years. So this is obviously a wrong answer. Next, revenue generated by company in 4 different states in 2022 in a particular year. So this is right answer. And monthly expenditure of the family in 2020. आपको ये ऑप्शन देखकर आपको क्वेश्चन आएगा कि एक पर्टिकुलर ईयर में भी कहता है ना कि 2020 में, बट देखो इसमें मंथली एक्सपेंडिचर क्या है, मतलब जैन से लेकर दिसंबर तक हाउ मच फैमिली एक्सपेंडिचर वेराइज. So here time is variable, not a particular month. It's from January to December 12 months का पिक्चर डिपिक्ट कर रहा है, तो ये वाला ऑप्शन रॉन्ग हो जाता है, ये टाइम सीरीज डेटा हो जाता है. Up till here any doubt? If it is understandable, please give a thumbs up. Okay, and do participate with me. Okay, next question. मल्टीपल चॉइस क्वेश्चन. मल्टीपल चॉइस में एक ट्रिक बता देती हूँ हाउ टू स्कोर गुड मार्क्स इन क्विज. इफ यू एमसीक्यूज में जैसे कि 2-3 ऑप्शन आपको सिलेक्ट करना पड़ेगा, आप एक ऑप्शन में भी आप श्योर हो कि ये 100% करेक्ट होता है, तो सिर्फ एक को ही टिक करना. जैसे कि आप एक को टिक कर देखते हो और दूसरे वाला रॉन्ग ऑप्शन में आप टिक रॉन्ग ऑप्शन ए, जैसे कि ये चारों ऑप्शन है, ऑप्शन ए, बी, सी और डी, इन चारों में आपने 100% श्योर हो कि ए ऑप्शन राइट होगा, और आपको लगता है कि सी ऑप्शन भी हो सकता है, आप दोनों ऑप्शन टिक कर देते हो, तो आपका स्कोर 0 हो जाएगा. इवन दो योर वन ऑप्शन इज राइट, योर होल मार्क्स विल बी 0. बट इफ यू डोंट डू दिस, पार्ट मार्क भी मिलता है. कीप दैट इन माइंड. इफ यू ओनली मार्क ए, तो आपको हाफ मार्क्स में मिल जाता है, वॉट एवर द मार्क्स इज. ओके, तो कीप दैट इन माइंड. आप जिस ऑप्शन में श्योर हो सिर्फ वही को टिक करना. आप एक सही और एक गलत कर देते तो आपको 0 हो मिल जाता है. कीप दैट इन माइंड, क्योंकि ये टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चन में नेगेटिव मार्किंग नहीं है, बट दिस काइंड ऑफ नेगेटिव मार्किंग इज देयर. So part marking is there, keep that in mind. Whatever the option is, if you are 100% sure, then tick it. Otherwise, don't. Okay, keep that in mind. Is it clear? Give a thumbs up if it is. ओके, दिस अ ट्रिक, मैं भी नहीं जानती थी, फिर मेरे सीनियर ने मुझे हेल्प किया था. ओके, next, coming to this question, choose the correct statement. Okay, a nominal scale has a property of labeling the category and this does not involve the ranking of the data. नॉमिनल स्केल में मैंने कहा था कि नेम होता है और इसमें रैंकिंग नहीं होता है. तो रैंक जैसे कि नेम, ब्लड ग्रुप एक्सेट्रा आर नॉमिनल. की स्पेलिंग देखिए, जैसे कि नेम और ब्लड ग्रुप एक्सेट्रा होता है नॉमिनल. और ऑर्डिनल स्केल में क्या है, तो रैंक होता है, जैसे कि रेटिंग्स, रैंकिंग फर्स्ट सेकंड थर्ड. ऑर्डिनल involves ranking of the data, so these two options are correct. Next, interval scale has the property of ordinal scale if it satisfies absolute zero property. No, interval में absolute ordinal scale का कोई property नहीं होता है, because our ratio scale has all the properties of interval scale and it does not satisfy absolute zero. Wrong, it does satisfy. Ratio scale में मैंने बोला था कि origin zero से होता है तो absolute zero property satisfy करता है. Interval scale में absolute zero property satisfy नहीं करता. Next question, suppose the number of cars sold by the car dealer in the 5 months are this. What is the outlier? Fast, say everything. What is the outlier? What is the outlier in this answer? 12, 8, 9, 20, 40. Yes,
40.
yes, it is 40. Very easy. Because 40, देखो 12 के आजू बाजू में जो नंबर्स है, 8 आता है, 9 आता है, 20 आता है, बट 40 बहुत दूर का नंबर है, तो आउटलेयर 40 इज द आंसर. 40 हो जाता है आंसर. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, देखो, an analytics is a survey to know whether literacy rates voting among adults in the village he has collected from the village and the result is completed. देखो, literacy rate yes, पर है और अनपढ़ है, yes or no. Participate in voting, yes or no, it's given. Okay, now question is which of the following statements are correct. Of all the literate adults, okay, हमको literate adults में देखना है, तो literate adults क्या है, ये क्वेश्चन बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. लिटरेट एडल्ट मतलब यस में देखना है, यस कैटेगरी में. 20% डू नॉट पार्टिसिपेट इन वोटिंग, 25%. कैलकुलेट करो ये वाला कैसे आता है आपको, ट्राई करो, मैं आंसर बता दूंगी उसके बाद. कैन एनीवन से, कॉन्सेप्ट भी आता है तो बता दो.
For calculating literate adults, we have to take both yes and no for participated in voting. That
यस.
is 30 plus 10, that's 40.
हम्म.
And then divided by the total number of participants into 100.
या एग्जैक्टली. तो कितने डू नॉट पार्टिसिपेट इन वोटिंग मतलब नो में, टोटल काम करें तो 30 प्लस 10 कितना आता है, 40. और 10/40 मतलब नो में कितना आता है, डू नॉट पार्टिसिपेट है ना, मतलब नो वोटिंग. तो 10 प्लस 10 पीपल एंड आउट ऑफ टोटल क्या है 40 इंटू 100. डू द कैलकुलेशन, दिस इज कमिंग 25%, राइट. This is easy sum. Now next question क्या है, of all the illiterate adults, illiterate मतलब no category में भी देखना है हमको, 72.7 participate in voting. ये कैसे कैलकुलेट करोगे, पार्टिसिपेट इन वोटिंग मतलब यस कैटेगरी में देखोगे, नो में कितना आता है 40 प्लस 15 कितना आता है 55, और पार्टिसिपेट इन वोटिंग 40/55 इंटू 100, इसको कैलकुलेट करोगे आपको 72.7% आ जाएंगे. ठीक है, तो ये वाला दो ऑप्शन राइट है. आपको जो ऑप्शन, कीप दैट इन माइंड, जो ऑप्शन आपको 100% श्योर आता है कि हाँ ये वाला राइट होगा, सिर्फ उसे ही आपको टिक करना है. अगर एक सही और एक गलत कर दोगे तो आपका मार्क्स 0 हो जाएगा. उस गलत ऑप्शन के लिए आपका जो करेक्ट ऑप्शन है उसका वैल्यू डिडक्ट हो जाएगा. कीप दैट इन माइंड. If all the row frequencies are similar with each column, then implies that column relative frequency will always similar with the row. Yes, of course. Say it's just for example, रो में है 10 10 10 10, इन दोनों रो 1 रो 2 में 10 10। अगर सब ऑप्शन मीन्स रो का सबके वैल्यू सेम होता है तो कॉलम 1 और कॉलम 2 का भी सबका वैल्यू सेम होता है, तो दिस इज ट्रू। बट कॉलम में जब कॉलम रिलेटिव फ्रीक्वेंसी कॉलम टोटल में जब कॉलम रिलेटिव फ्रीक्वेंसीज आर सिमिलर विद इन ईच रो, it does not imply row relative frequency. This is true because it does not नहीं होगा, it does तो सबका तो सिमिलर ही हो गया ना, it does not नहीं होगा, तो ये वाला ऑप्शन रॉन्ग होगा। there is no association between literature and voting participation. What do you think from this data? This is association or no association? Anyone? देखो लिटरेसी पार्टिसिपेटिंग जो है येस और नो में डिवाइड होता है, तो येस और नो 18 अबव और 18 बिलो है, दोनों डिफरेंट ग्रुप्स में पड़ता है, राइट? दोनों ही इंडिपेंडेंट स्ट्रक्चर्स है, तो देयर इज नो एसोसिएशन। ऐसे कि जस्ट पर से बिलो 18 पीपल आर इंक्रीजिंग फॉर यू से पॉपुलेशन, सो वोटिंग राइट तो इंक्रीज होगा, बिलो 18 तो वोट ही नहीं देगा, राइट? तो देयर इज नो एसोसिएशन, so we say that there is no association. Yes, association nahi hoga. Is this concept right? Means clear to all of you? If yes, give a thumbs up. If no, raise your hand. I will explain you again. Okay. Coming to the next question. A chart is given where employees name, post and their salary is given. Now come straight away to the question. Based on the data collected from the see the option. This is descriptive statistics or inferential statistics. See, they have made a statement. They have made a statement. From here you can say they are inferencing something, right? They are coming to a conclusion something, right? So straight away give this answer, inferential statistics. As this, they are coming to a conclusion. See the question, see the option, give an answer. Fast way to do the task. Okay, keep that in mind. Next question में देखो, what is the sample SD of the salary? 2 digit में आपको 2 decimal point में लेना है standard deviation. Standard deviation के before computing standard deviation you have to take variance, right? And before computing variance you have to calculate mean. What do the calculation and so tell me what how much is the answer each one of you get getting. Do the calculation. How will you do it? Any idea? Theoretical idea? Mean 60. हाँ, मीन कैसे आप निकालोगे? 80 60 50 60 और 50 सबको ऐड कर दो, डिवाइडेड बाय टोटल नंबर ऑफ ऑब्जर्वेशन 1 2 3 4 5, कितना आता है? 60। एक जन बोल रहा है तो देख लो। कितना आता है देखो, देखकर बोलो। मीन कितना आ रहा है? फास्ट फास्ट बोलो, फास्ट फास्ट स्टूडेंट। ओके, सो या मीन इज 60। हाउ? 80 से लेकर 50 तक जो ऑब्जर्वेशन है सबको करो डिवाइडेड बाय 5, इट्स कमिंग 300 डिवाइडेड बाय 5, इट्स 60। एंड हाउ विल कैलकुलेट वेरिएंस? हाउ विल कैलकुलेट वेरिएंस? एक से एक वेरिएबल से, हाँ, 80 माइनस 60 होल स्क्वायर, फिर 60 माइनस 60 होल स्क्वायर, सबको कैलकुलेट करो। से 50 माइनस 60 होल स्क्वायर कैलकुलेट करो डिवाइडेड बाय द नंबर ऑफ ऑब्जर्वेशन। डू दिस Do this. Yes, 12.4. Answer will be 12.4. 12.24. I mean. Yes, it's coming. Your answer is correct. Asif, you are correct. Yeah. Coming to the next question then. Should I need to solve for you guys? Or you can solve it by yourself? Fast, tell fast. See the sum. If you have any doubt or anything, speak up, unmute. I can read all of your comments. No. Okay then. I'm then. Okay, Kavya. This is good. Leave. I'm leaving this question for you guys. And one more thing, I will drop my number at the end of the meeting. If you have any kind of doubts regarding any question or anything, just give a message on my WhatsApp number. I will solve for you guys anytime. Okay, I'm there for you. नाउ स्टेम लिख कर मैंने कहा था ना स्टेम लिख का क्वेश्चन आता है तो इसमें देखो क्या क्वेश्चन है हाइट्स दिया है स्टेम लीफ में ठीक है और आपको मीडियन हाइट व्हाट इज द मीडियन हाइट कैलकुलेट द मीडियन फास्ट मीडियन क्या है इसका मीडियन क्या होगा 175 और बाकी
175.
यस करेक्ट करेक्ट जैसे कि इस नंबर को आप नंबर फॉर्मेट में लिखिए 162 आ रहा है 162 168 169 then 175 it's coming thrice 177 180 184 तो ये वाला जो है आता है तो आप सिंप्लीफाइड फॉर्मेट में लिख सकते हो 162 169 sorry 168 169 175 177 180 184 calculate the mid value which is coming the mid value it's 175 so 175 is the median here. Similarly, in mode, which number is coming the maximum times? You can see here that 175 is repeating itself thrice. So, the required mode is 175. तो मीडियन भी 175 होता है मोड भी 175 होता है नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन और ये वाला आई गेस लास्ट क्वेश्चन है हाँ राइट खुशीपाल हाँ दो लो और दो क्वेश्चन है ओके मीन एंड क्या है क्वेश्चन मीन और सैंपल वेरिएंस ऑफ आउट ऑफ 50 स्कोर स्टूडेंट 50 में मींस मार्क्स है आउट ऑफ 50 स्टैटिस्टिक्स कोर्स का 40 है मीन और 25 मीन क्या है 40 और सैंपल वेरिएंस क्या है 25 ये वाला लिख लो क्या है नेक्स्ट 5 इज सब्ट्रैक्टेड फ्रॉम द मार्क्स तो एक न्यू कांस्टेंट ऐड हो रहा है मैंने आपको सिखाया था कि मीन के साथ अगर जो कांस्टेंट होता है तो प्लस हो जाता है राइट और इधर क्या क्वेश्चन है क्या कांस्टेंट सब्ट्रैक्ट होता है और जो 5 मार्क्स जो है सब्ट्रैक्ट तो न्यू मीन क्या हो जाएगा एंड देन 2 इज मल्टीप्लाइड वेरी गुड इंपॉर्टेंट तो 40 से 5 सब्ट्रैक्ट कर दो तो क्या आता है 35 और 35 से मल्टीप्लाई कर दो न्यू मीन क्या होता है 70 आता है तो 70 इज द आंसर ऑल ऑफ यू गॉट इट give a thumbs up yes any doubt you can stop me okay guys any doubt you can stop me वेरिएंस जो अगर मैं पूछूं तो वेरिएंस क्या हो जाता है इसका बोलो वेरिएंस कीप दैट इन माइंड वेरिएंस अब ऐड करोगे तो वेरिएंस का नो चेंज होगा एचडी का भी नो चेंज होगा बट मल्टीप्लाई करोगे तो वेरिएंस में कांस्टेंट स्क्वायर हो जाता है और स्टैंडर्ड डिफरेंस में सिर्फ कांस्टेंट होता है तो इसके वेरिएंस बार वेरिएंस कितना निकलेगा? My Hindi is what? Sorry. So what is the required variance? How will you find out variance? How will you find out variance? Simple. 5 subtract. इसको गोली मारो जस्ट. Don't add or subtract. Addition काम नहीं करता, subtraction भी ना काम नहीं करता. तो variance क्या हो गया? 25 multiplied होगा है 25 into 4. तो आंसर हो जाता है वेरिएंस 100 और उसका एच डी क्या होगा? रूट ओवर 100 दैट इज 10. दिस इज द एच डी. सिंपल. So addition or multiplication of any and adding a more constant or subtracting a constant or multiplying it with adding a more variables, how mean variance standard deviation changes, you can get an idea, right? YouTube चैनल में मिल जाएगा आपको, लिंक भेजा जाएगा थ्रू ईमेल. Don't worry about that. Concentrate on the sums. Next, last question. Let X and Y represent the total marks of Mayur and Deepak in 5 subjects respectively. X और Y मयूर और दीपक का 5 सब्जेक्ट का मार्क्स है. ठीक है. If the marks scored by Deepak is twice the marks scored by Mayur, say Mayur Deepak है twice of मयूर. और अगर मयूर का मार्क्स इंक्रीज होता है तो दीपक का मार्क्स क्या होता है? इंक्रीज होता है, राइट? अगर मयूर का मार्क्स डिक्रीज होता है तो दीपक का मार्क्स डिक्रीज होता है, राइट? तो इट्स सिंपल. सी द इक्वेशन. So we can conclude there is a strong positive correlation between them. So this option is right. So that's all. This Jan 2023 questions comes to an end. Any doubt and anything? Did you guys understood? If yes, give a thumbs up. Okay. So yeah, that's all. I'm tired now. So if you have any doubt, let me write in the chat box. हार्ड आएगा. जस्ट जोकिंग. इजी आएगा. क्वालिफायर बहुत इजी होता है. जो असलाज माय हिंदी स्पोर्ट्स एनीवे, जो अशिल जो मेन डिफिकल्ट पार्ट जो है वो डिप्लोमा पार्ट है एवरी टाइम. So this is my number and I'm Shrobona, or you can call me Tithi, whatever. So you can text me, WhatsApp me anytime, any kind of question, and I will surely assist you. And that's all for today. Okay, so you may leave now, or any kind of suggestion before leaving. Last question to all of you. Did you guys enjoy today's session? मैथ का टिप मैं स्टैट्स का ही दे सकती हूँ. मेरा स्टैट्स अच्छा था तो इसलिए मैथ्स का नहीं दूंगी. जस्ट किडिंग. I have worked with Economic Intelligence Unit of India, Government of India. So stats related जो भी काम है, जो भी है उसको मैं बहुत अच्छे से कर सकती हूँ. So but maths parts it's totally different from stats. But this data science वगैरह maths जो है वो physics वाला means physical science जो है background का student उसको बहुत अच्छे से आएगा. मैं इकोनॉमिक्स स्टूडेंट्स हूँ. सो या क्या ये लेक्चर की रिकॉर्डिंग यूट्यूब पर करेगी? या आई विल सेंड यू. डोंट वरी अबाउट द लेक्चर रिकॉर्डिंग. या अनुकृति से
मैम जो वीक 3 में प्रैक्टिस असाइनमेंट में जिस टाइप के क्वेश्चंस थे, क्योंकि वो थोड़े से डिफिकल्ट थे जो यूजुअल क्वेश्चन थे, वैसे क्वेश्चन कितने प्रैक्टिस करने चाहिए? लाइक उस टाइप से और एडवांस जाना चाहिए कि उतने में ही लाइक
देखो
अभी के लिए ठीक है?
देखो क्वालिफायर के एक मेन सजेशन है कौन कौन क्या टॉपिक्स आपको पढ़ना चाहिए। फर्स्ट मेन है पीवाईक्यूज। पास ऐसी ग्रेड, आप तो जानते हो ऐसी ग्रेड वेबसाइट, ऐसी ग्रेड वेबसाइट में जाकर आप पीवाईक्यूज 5 पेपर एटलीस्ट प्रैक्टिस कर सकते हो। उसके बाद ग्रेडेड असाइनमेंट इज नॉट सो इम्पोर्टेंट, बट प्रैक्टिस असाइनमेंट में जो भी क्वेश्चंस आता है ना, वो तो ड्राइव में भी आपको मिल जाता है पूरा कंप्लीट सोल्यूशन, उसको प्रैक्टिस कर लेना। वो प्रैक्टिस असाइनमेंट क्वेश्चंस और पीवाईक्यूज ये दोनों कर जाना, आपको 90+ मार्क्स मिल जाएगा। मैं भी वही मीन्स आई हैव आल्सो प्रैक्टिस लाइक दैट वे एंड आई हैव आल्सो सिक्योर्ड गुड मार्क्स एंड ऑल।
ओके,
सो
थैंक यू।
या see if you are a bio student. Oh, अच्छा, nice. फिर 25 इज क्वालिफायर और जैम टर्म क्विज। क्वालिफायर है वो जैम टर्म मतलब जनवरी का जो टर्म होता है शुरू होता है जैन से और एंड होता है एंड टर्म में अप्रैल, तो हम टोटली उसे जैन टर्म करते हैं, जैन टर्म कहते हैं, और फर्स्ट क्विज को क्वालिफायर कहते हैं फॉर फर्स्ट राउंड। और फिर क्विज वन हो जाता है। मैम रिकॉर्डेड क्लास का लिंक प्लीज नीलगिरी हाउस वाले ग्रुप में पोस्ट कर देना। हाँ हाँ, डोंट वरी डियर। मैम मैथ्स 2 के लिए कोई सजेशन प्लीज। मैथ्स 2, वी हैव आई हैव टू सी द सिलेबस बिफोर अंशुमान। मैंने फाउंडेशन बहुत साल पहले क्लियर कर दी थी, तो सिलेबस देखना पड़ेगा। After that only I can suggest. So sorry for now. I will suggest you in the next time. And one more thing, if you really like this session, if you want us to continue further, then uh, please tell the Nilgiri house, or you can write an email that you really liked the meetings at the session and you want to do more, and any kind of further suggestion that you want to give, any kind of bad thing or that you didn't like in the session, or anything good thing, you can go and write from where you have got this email of the link. You can just straightforward go. I am a JE based entry, so it's JE based entry हो, so is it squeeze for me, right? आप क्वालिफायर JE बेस्ड एंट्री हो तो क्वालिफायर आपको हो गया ना काव्या? JE बेस्ड एंट्री तो डायरेक्ट एंट्री मिलता है आपको। या आपको तो डायरेक्ट एंट्री मिल जाता है, तो दैट्स ऑल।
मैम क्विज वन तो सबको देना पड़ता है।
हाँ, इट इज मैंडेटरी।
यस मैम, इसलिए तो।
हाँ हाँ हाँ, तो आप तो क्वालिफाई कर सकते हो, कर चुके हो। एनीवेज दैट्स ऑल फॉर टुडे। If you really like the recording and the session, please give a thumbs up. And any kind of suggestion for you, you can straightforward. And any kind of doubts also, you can straightforward come to me. I have already given you the number. Yeah, that's all for today.